Alright, this is Philip, Phil D Music, and this is the last video of the night. This is my going through the mid-year, my favorite songs and albums of the year. I'm just going to go through them real quick. As you can see, the first one is from Clipping's new album. You know, since I'm talking about song and album, I'm just going to, if it applies for both, I'm just going to talk about both. So, because none of these are in like a certain order or anything. I just picked like 10 of each for both. So clipping falls under both. So all right. So Dead Channel Sky is one of my favorite albums of the year so far, and its single "Change the Channel." Love it. I know some people mention Prodigy, and I hear that every time now when I hear it, but still, I love the song. Um, this whole album is a big departure from their hardcore stuff from the last two albums, I believe. So this is more like a '90s hacker future kind of thing, and yeah. So Change the Channel has been like on constant rotation for me. But yeah, and the whole album is growing on me. Uh, you know, I'm not in love immediately with everything, but I do really appreciate it. Which you know, a lot of times the best albums for me are like that because yeah, I don't like to be immediately like, oh, I'm all in. Sometimes when it grows on you, it's even better. All right, so the next one, let's go ahead and go to Princess of Power by Marina, which I spoke about my last album as like a one. So when we talk about her album, there we go. All right, cool. Well, you know what I should have done on that did. I'll go back and do that one in a second. Sorry, I got headaches, but one bit. So Princess of Power, yeah, Marina's newest album, and I'm gonna look at some of the track stuff of it because the song I was gonna mention is Roller Coaster #4. I like the lyrics of it. I think it's tongue in cheek and funny. I mean, I think I like everything off this album except for like maybe Je ne sais quoi and Digital Fantasy, maybe those two in the middle. But besides that, I know a lot of people don't like Hello Kitty, but I do. I think it's a cute song. Final Boss, a lot of people give crap on that too, but I think it's cool video game homage. I don't know, it's fun. And the singles were good. Butterfly, Cupid's Girl, Contissimo. But yeah, Roller Coaster is my jam so far. So let's back it back up to Dead Channel Sky. Um, yeah, Change the Channel, Run It's good. Dodger. That's been a lot of my going. Oh, the Welcome Home Warrior with A$AP Rock, which is pretty much A$AP Rock. So, yeah, so I think I just named all the. I'll Keep Pushing, which is a single I forgot to mention, but that is good as well. Alright. Ooh, my phone is like on low power, so I keep some cutting off. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to FKA Twigs with U6 Shua. Alright. And U6 Shua. There we are. And I have a song off of that one too, so there's really a lot of them goes back and forth like that. So, yeah, so the singles You Sexua, Perfect Stranger, Drums of Death, Childlike Things. Childlike Things is the one that I don't know, it stands out. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. Drums of Death was really good as well. Childlike Things has Northwest on it, but, you know, I thought it was a fun song. Striptease. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff off of this one. I think this is the first one after Bad Bunny's. I was kind of like, oh, well, this is because at first I was like, oh man, I'm not really getting much from this year, but those two were good. All right, now we'll go to another example of this for both entries of Black Country New Road. All right, and that is for Forever How Long. And yeah, Besties is a really good song. Happy Birthday for the Code Country. That's the one I was going to pick to be on her. Um, Two Horses, Mary, they're all good. Uh, yeah, Besties. I mean, I think it's a big departure from their older stuff with all the females in the group are taking control when there used to be just one guy. Um, but I've been a fan of like Georgia Ellery anyway since her other project, Jockstrap. I became a big fan of it. It was when their album came out. That was one of my favorite albums of the year. So yeah, this is a good album. I mean, I think I'm more into it this time than I was ever with the other guy was in it. So, um, all right. Now this one does not have a song in the thing, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick with the albums. This is Infinity Knives, and it's got there you go, Infinity Knives. Um, a city drowned in God's black tears. And he does this album with Brian Ennals, but man, there's some abrasive lyrics on this thing, and it's pretty rough. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like he's like speaking his truth or whatever. But uh, and the style of like the studio style changes and everything is pretty impressive. It keeps you on your toes. It's not just hip hop. It's a little folky, a little electronic-y. So yeah, I think this was a pretty good one. Well, let's go to a song. Let's do Lucy Dacus and her new album, which I do like. I just haven't added it to this. I don't think I just like it as much as. I mean, it has some good stuff. But Forever is a Feeling. Ankles. Love that song. That's the song I was going to mention. Limerence. Those two are the ones that I go back to the most. The Ankles, man, that one, I sing that one all the time. But yeah, she's part of the Boy Genius Camp. I've heard her even before that, though. Um, but she's good. I think I probably connect with this one more than I have her past stuff. But while we're on the topic of Boy Genius people, let's go ahead and talk about Julian Baker and Torres. Alright, so that's not it. Where's the other one? Am I missing it? Oh, we're going to go a little further. Torres. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe I should put Torres in there. It's part of Julian Baker and Torres. Okay. Right there. Send a prayer my way. Alright, so this is probably my country album of the year so far. I was surprised by that because I've never really connected to anything with Julian Baker. Torres had a single last year, I think, or the year before that I kind of liked. But Dirt is really good. I go back to that a lot. No Desert Flower for sure. That's the song I was going to talk about, and it's also mentioned on the song part of this. I had the album and song part of it, and also Bottom of a Bottle. So yeah, I think this is a great country album, alternative country, and yeah, I've been going back to this a lot. Oh man, I keep losing my spot. Okay, let's go to. This one's just gonna be a song because it's from a deluxe version of the album that came out last year, but it's like a quick song for me for the beginning of the year. But JPEG Mafia with a deluxe version of "I Lay Down My Life for You," "Protect the Cross." Yeah. So anyway, Protect the Cross is fun. I love it. The rap and rock and um, the lyrics of it is very meaningful, especially nowadays about the politics being your gang sign. Yeah, that's totally true for right now, and it was back then too when he first put it out, which is just the beginning of the year. But it's almost like soothsaying. But yeah, it's even worse now. So, but this album, I mean, this song with the album too. The album's really good. The deluxe version and the original, but Protect the Cross is a great song. And there's a couple other songs off that album, but the deluxe version I thought was really good. But yeah, the cover's cool. But yeah, he does a great job with messing with the rock stuff. I know, knowing him, that he'll probably just switch up to a different style in a minute, though. Alright, let's go to. I don't think I put it in the album. Let's do the Lady Gaga Abracadabra. Abra. Yep, that's from her album Mayhem. Um, I don't know if this was the first single from it. That Disease was, which I didn't care for at first, but now it's grown on me. And yeah, Abracadabra is fun. I mean, I know a lot of people say it gives it a lot of Bad Romance vibes, but I thought it was just a fun song I go back to a lot. Which uh, I'm glad she's kind of going back that way, because Darwin Smile was not it for me with the Bruno Mars. And I know it's the last song that was tacked on to the album. It does not fit at all. And let's go with Wet Leg CPR. I think I like this song, CPR, better than Chassé Langlois that it came out before. I don't know how you say it, but I think it's how. But this is from their album Moisturizer. It's coming out next month, but this is one of my songs of the day picks, and it's just stuck with me. I go back to it often. I think it's pretty cool. Put Your Lips to Mine, Give Me CPR, stuff like that. Catchy chorus. Next, the last one for the songs, but it's also going to go into the albums. Even though it's a mixtape, it's Pink Pantheress and her album Fancy That, and the song Stateside is what I went with that. Yeah, because I like Tonight. Illegal is good. Nice to Know You. Noises was good. So yeah, it's a good little mixtape. It's really quick. It's what is it? It's 20 minutes. So it's almost like an EP, but I don't know. It's enjoyable. It has, I mean, she has not put out a bad project yet, to be honest. Am I done, or did I forget? Oh, I got three more left. Okay. So albums, Backwash. I've been a big fan for a while. She usually hits my favorite albums every year from 2021 on. I wasn't with it at the beginning, so I like her buried with my Rings and Dresses. His Happiness shall come first, even though we are suffering, and now the newest one from her, Only Dust Remains, which is a really good album. Some really good stuff on it. Not to Heaven, Wake Up. History of Violence is good. Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, so it's a great album. It has a lot of not the usual abrasiveness as much as more hip hop than the industrial hip hop stylings, but she does a great job with this album, and we'll see if it ends up on my year-end list, but it's pretty close, if not on it. Then Rebecca Black, Salvation. I know a lot of people gave it crap, but I love the song that came out from last year from this, because she was dropping singles for this for a minute. Not for a minute, but from last year. So she was, yeah, right here. Trust was released in October of last year, and then Sugar Water Cyanide, which got me into her. Because everybody was giving me a hard time about that Friday. You know, she's a Friday meme and all that stuff like that. But Sugar Water Cyanide, I was going back to that a lot. It actually replaced another song I had on my year-end list, because I didn't get into this song until this year. From a Song of the Day thing, but Salvation is good too. I have another song that I've had put, Tears in My Pocket. That was a good one, but it's short. It's almost like an EP level as well, 20 minutes as well, but it's a good album. Never thought I'd be a fan of hers, but I am now with this album, so it's good. And then finally, we got some experimental stuff with Deerhoof. Yeah, the album Noble and Godlike in Ruin. Yeah, this is a fun album. It's really weird all over the place, what you would expect. But man, you see how many albums they put out? This is like crazy. And it, from the 90s, but still. What was it? 20? It looks like. So yeah, that's it. But that's what I am thinking for this. My favorite 10 from each albums or album mixtapes, whatever projects and songs. So yeah, if you want to or if you could, comment below, let me know what yours are, and like and subscribe. And we will see you tomorrow for another song of the day. Bye.